Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how I was able to save over $700 per year in auto insurance cost. So make sure to stick around as we are starting right now. Auto insurance rates can vary widely between insurance companies. Premiums often change, so the insurance provider who offered you the best rate in the past may not be the one who can offer you the best rate today. That's why it's important to shop around for the best rates. Rates are dependent on a variety of factors like the vehicle you own, the age of the vehicle, the place where you live, your driving history, and the list goes on. According to a recent study, the average cost of car insurance in the US is $1,548 per year. That's $774 for 6 months or $129 per month. Additionally, the coverage you choose have a significant impact on your premiums. If you're still making payments on your vehicle, then you're going to need full coverage. However, if your vehicle is already paid off, then you will be able to get the minimum coverage needed, which is the cheaper option. I have a paid off vehicle which gives me flexibility in choosing coverages. I've already done a video on how I was able to pay off my vehicle, saving me $3,500 per year. So make sure to check it out. You never know, maybe you can be eligible for a lower rate from a different provider. So take control and do the following 2 steps. Firstly, compare quotes. Finding the best rates cannot be easier. There are hundreds of providers in the US and it would be a great idea to collect quotes from at least 3 providers. If the quotes are far off, then you have a better chance to reduce the premium by switching. There are many companies that do free online comparisons. All that you will need to do is fill in basic information about yourself and your vehicle and you will get quotes instantly. The next step is to choose the right coverages. Depending on your level of coverage, your premium will vary. If you're leasing or financing your vehicle, your lender might require you to carry a specific coverage. This will force you to pay for coverages that you don't require. This does not mean that you should choose a bare minimum coverage. You should select coverages in a way that your assets are protected with the minimum price. That being said, I would like to share how I was able to save over $700 per year in insurance cost. I knew that I was overpaying for my insurance and was on the lookout for a cheaper option until I found Root Insurance. I never heard about the company before but wanted to give it a try. I was paying around $1,240 per year for my insurance at that time. This company may not work for everyone. You may or may not get a quote based on your driving history. Also, Root may not be available across all states. Luckily, Root served the area that I lived in and I had a good driving history. Firstly, I had to download and install the Root app. Then I had to drive for 2 weeks with the app installed to get a quote. Probably this is to collect information about my driving habits. Most insurance companies offer a device that can be placed in your car and companies use it to collect your driving information. This will help them to tailor user-specific quotes based on your driving habits. For Root, I just had to install the app on my phone and after 2 weeks I was given a quote which was half the price of what I was already paying. The quote came to be around $270 for 6 months for the same coverage that I had with my previous provider. For the same coverage, I was paying $620 for 6 months and with Root, I was able to lower it to $270. My past provider was charging me 130% more than what Root was charging me. With the switch, I was able to save $700 per year. If you're interested, I do have a referral link in the description below. Make sure to check it out. The money I saved from switching provider is essentially free money that you could save with minimum effort. It is easier to save money that you have than to earn money that you don't have. Most drivers are being ripped off on auto insurance because they do not do their research. Make sure to call more than one company so that you can compare rates. It is always best to compare rates online because most insurance providers gives discounts for online quotes. I would like to end this video with one of my favorite quotes of Benjamin Franklin. Beware of the little expenses, as a small leak can sink a great ship. So until we see next time, thanks for watching. Bye.